Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on the news, came out about a week ago, that the Naruto manga series, and probably eventually the anime, is going to, or are going to be coming to an end. Alright, so as always, I'll put the link in the description. This one's from IGN with the news that it should be ending at some point in November. Last I heard, they were going to do 5 more chapters. As of this time, we had 1 chapter released, so that leaves us with 4, should everything go according to plan. This video was requested by Carpe Diem and SSJ Laxo in particular. So I want to thank both of you guys, or people if one of you is female, for suggesting the video topic, because this is one that I have kind of touched on in the past before. I did a video talking about, do I think Naruto should end? So whether or not Naruto, the manga series specifically, should end. The anime, they could do something like Dragon Ball Z did, where they went on afterwards and they did like another anime. They're going to be having another movie, maybe they do another series or something like that. I could see that in the realm of possibility. Nothing's announced yet, but definitely the manga is going to be coming to an end, and the anime, at least this series, this part of the series, the Kishi part of the series will be ending, and then if they do anything else after that, we'll have to wait and see. So I am. This is a tough one for me to kind of give my thoughts on. I wanted the series to end for a while now. I've been wanting there to be, kind of like some kind of definitive ending to the series. Now, not particularly because I don't want to see any Naruto anymore. I don't want to read any Naruto anymore. I do think the series could be great still, and could go on for another 5 or 10 years still, if Kishi wants to do it. But I feel like he's left so many things open over the years. Naruto's love life, for example, this whole thing with Sasuke and Naruto, all these different sort of storylines that he's just kind of left open for so long. It gets to a point after a certain amount of years where it's like, do I care anymore? Do I care about the bond that Naruto and Sasuke share when we've heard about it for 300, or more chapters, because it's not always focused on that. But think about how many times we've heard about that, how he won't give up on his friend, and yada. Oh my God, it makes me sick to still read the same thing that we've been reading for so long. Just, close up that storyline, finish it off, have Naruto, kill Sasuke if he has to, or whatever he's got to do, and just wrap that up. And then going on from there, if Sakura loves Sasuke, and that's the way he's going to go with that, then have, Naruto end up with Hinata, someone who's going to appreciate and respect him. So, and then what's going to happen after that? Is Naruto going to become Hokage? Could we get some kind of time skip where we can see how that's all going to wrap up and kind of give us some closure to the series? Because we only have 4 chapters left, and sometimes these fights in Naruto can go on for years, or a long time, right? So this final battle between Naruto and Sasuke, is he going to be able to wrap it up in 3 chapters and then at least give us 1 chapter of what's going to happen next in Naruto's life after the Ninja War is over? They've been victorious. Maybe he defeats, if he defeats Sasuke or whatever, what's going to happen after that? Or are we going to get some other kind of weird ending where, they have to kill each other or something, and then that's the end of the series? Because based on timing, it's kind of a weird one. To me, I feel like we could get at least 4 chapters or more just of life, just of these characters living life. After the Ninja War is done, after all their enemies have been defeated, they have been victorious, just them living life after that. How about that? How about getting to see what their lives are like, maybe a time skip, who Naruto's going to be with, whatever, maybe have a big get-together or something, some kind of party where all of the, the ninjas that we've met over the series get together and have some kind of celebration or something, like Naruto becoming Hokage or something like that. Some kind of great ending like that is what I would like to see personally. So is he going to be able to wrap it up in 4 chapters and give us something like that? Based on timing and on what we've seen from Kishi throughout the series, it certainly doesn't look like it. It looks like the series is probably going to end with this battle. So when this battle is over, the series is done. So I hope that we get some kind of, afterwards of these characters. They've been fighting all this time. They've been working so hard and doing all these things, putting their lives on the line. Some of them dying. All these things happening. I would like to see some kind of closure afterwards to give us like a happy ending, or if it's not, just let us know what the overall story kind of amounts to. Like what does it all come down to at the end? If we care about these characters over time and over the years of reading and watching the anime, don't we want to see what happens to them in the long run, over the course of their lives before you wrap it up? Even if you give us a time skip just to show us where the characters are at in the future or what happens to them, I think that's important to people. I think people deserve that who have put in so many years. Like, think about how many years Naruto's been released for. If you're one of the people that started watching it, even in the first 5 years, you've put in 10 years? Because it's going on like 15 years or something like that. I haven't checked, but it's a lot. What I'm basically saying is we put a lot of time into reading it, watching it. I think we deserve some kind of good ending at the end to kind of show us what's going to happen with the characters, where they're at, maybe a time of peace. Maybe the war is won. Naruto is able to, bring all the different villages together and everybody create some kind of, unified, shinobi alliance permanent. And then we just get to see peace. Sure, there'd be some little things happening, but in terms of wars or in terms of things like that, maybe he'd be the one that brings peace to the whole world, basically, through his own way. So I think that's the kind of story that we deserve to read, we deserve to see. And only having 4 chapters, I don't know how we're going to see that unless this battle ends within an issue or 2, ends quickly, which I hope it does. I hope it will. So really, all in all, what I'm basically saying is that, it's been an incredible series. It's been an incredible run. It's been one of the best anime I've ever seen, that's kept me interested for so long. I just hope it has a good ending, an ending that everybody can read. And, whichever direction he goes, I hope it's a satisfying closure type ending, not some kind of, just leaving it open or something. That would not be cool at all. So I'm happy that it's ending, but I'm not so happy right now where we're at, knowing that it's going to end in 4 chapters, because that kind of worries me. It's like, are we going to get to see enough to, kind of feel good about the series after it's all said and done? And I'll bring it back to kind of comic books, for example. Back in like early days of North American comic books, you would have, your superheroes, your characters that have superpowers or whatever, Marvel, DC, whatever, or any of the others that were around over the years. One of the biggest advancements in comic books with superheroes is that at a point in time, they realized, Stan Lee and some of the others, that we got to see what these characters' lives are like. Yes, it's good to see Spider-Man, swing in and save the day and fight the Green Goblin and fight all these other villains. But it's important, too, for us to see what these characters' lives are like. And once he did that, once he went ahead with that, there's Marvel Comics. Marvel was a success to that degree, because they started to show us, what these characters' lives were like, the turmoil of being a superhero, going out and doing the fighting and all that stuff, and then also what their lives were like afterwards. I feel like Naruto has not had the right balance between that side of just the fighting with 4 or 5 years of ninja war and the life part, So I really hope if this is the end of the war, we still get to see the life part of these characters afterwards and get to see them in some kind of peace or just something, some kind of, okay, where does that take us? Where does that go? Otherwise, in the long run, it'll end up being a series where we're like, yeah, that's a great fighting anime, that's a great action adventure anime. But in the end, I didn't really feel that much of attachment for the characters. That's the danger. So I hope, I'm kind of calling this a bit early because in about a month we'll know for sure. But I'm hoping that Kishi is able to wrap it up in a capacity where everybody is happy with it, and we still get to see some closure for all of these characters, because there's so many, to just wrap it all up that quickly. If not all of them, at least our key, core Naruto main cast characters, the ones that we care about so much. Team 7, the others, Mana, Sasuke, all the others, people of the Hidden Leaf and other villages too, Gaara and the others. So many great characters. Want to see some kind of closure for them. So Let me know what you guys think about all of that. Let me know what you think about Naruto ending. I'm happy but worried that it may not end the way we all hope that it would or will. So let me know what you guys think about that. How do you think it's going to end? What kind of ending do you think we're going to see? And how do you feel about that balance I was talking about between the characters and us caring about them, between the fighting side, that kind of superhero side, and not really having a kind of personal, emotional character development side aside from the fighting, right? I think that makes sense. So let me know what you guys think about all of that. And if you like this video, please do me a big favor. Please thumb it up below. If you want to help support the channel, please share it. Tell someone else about it. Favorite it. And if you want to get these types of videos in your subscriber feed, I do videos like this every so often. Feel free to subscribe. That's it for this video, guys. See you for the next one. As always, it's Trev. Saying peace.